That truth speaks for itself, and when you hear it from the person who said it, you can't get any better bingo card than that. It's as clear as day.
My stepdad kept me away, so it was my sister's. But then I didn't know why he hated me. You know, he loved my sister so much. My stepsister is cheating.
That is a mess.
We did have a relationship when we were younger. He's just as guilty as I am. So we kind of had a relationship when we were younger. You know,
Okay, if you keep on being loud, you got to get out of here.
you know, I don't know how it was. Maybe 15, I don't know. Yeah, she was a lot younger than me. You know, and I thought this, and I remember thinking this.
Hey, everybody.
I didn't think it was right. You know, that was too young.
Hit that like button when you come in.
She was.
We're going to wait for some more people. Hey, Cindy.
To understand how girls are too. She was younger because she was younger. No, she was 15. I don't know. Yeah, she was a lot younger than me. You know, and I thought this, and I remember thinking this. Why would I didn't think it was right. You know, I was too young to understand how girls are too. She was younger.
Hi, James.
She was younger. No, she was hanging out with her.
No, you can't do that right now. Go play. So,
Or Camry.
hit that like button when you come in the door. Genia, hi. Is that how you say it? Genia? Oh my goodness, loud, but you have got to love them. I know. I'm sorry. I wouldn't have it any other way. Yeah, that was my 3-year-old. I've been having to tell him to keep the noise down. If you're gonna be loud, you have to get out of here and go in there with your daddy. That's my last warning. I'm not laughing. All right, so make sure you guys hit that like button when you come in the door. Hey, Cammie. So I wanted to talk to you guys, just kind of talk about the whole case, I guess. But I posted a short video earlier. It wasn't nothing serious, just kind of talking about how crazy this man has to be, in my opinion, because of stuff that he just keeps doing, you know. I was actually watching a video on Geneva Crime Time's page, and she was talking about how basically it was just a video about how this isn't even, hold on, no, this one's a different one. It says 5-year-old Summer Wells. What happened? It just clicked out. Okay, let's go back. 5-year-old Summer Wells' daddy, Donald Wells, victim blaming and came off the rails bingo card. And what she's basically talking about is how he was saying that the victim that he had been sexually active with, how she is just as much at fault as he is.
I was a bit older. I had a dirt bike, you know. I don't know how old I was exactly, but maybe 15, I don't know. Yeah, she was a lot younger than me. You know, and I thought this, and I remember thinking,
So apparently he's saying that he was like 15 and she was a lot younger than him. And he remembered thinking that it wasn't right. Well, why would you do it, Don, if it wasn't right? You know, like, that's just disgusting. I have 6 children. I feel your pain and love for yours. Thank you, Cindy. I said the exact same thing. Yes. Hi, Donna. Yeah, I mean, at this point, is it even about Summer anymore? I mean, because from the beginning, he hasn't been searching for her. And not only has he not been searching for Summer and trying to really find answers, he's done nothing. But he's so worried about his name being dragged through the mud. Yet he has this horrible history of everything he's done. And tries to justify it by saying things like, I was young. At 15 years old, you're still old enough to know what's proper and what's not proper. And what's decent and what's not decent. And that's crazy. Like the little girl that he messed with or, you know, touched on, whatever, she's scarred for life. You know, that's something that can't be taken back. And there's no justification in that. Yeah, you know right from wrong, right? Like, he even said that he knew it wasn't right, so why would you do it? That's just selfish. That's why a lot of these people go through what they go through now, is because of people like him. And then we have this rumor going around that he has a 17-year-old girlfriend. And if that's true, then that makes him look 10 times worse. I just can't understand it. She initiated it. She initiated it, really? She initiated it. His stepsister is the victim, and he said that she initiated it. How can a little girl initiate something like that? Last night, Mr. and Miss Chair wanna be, and last night I asked them, is this video about Don and Chris? And I thought it was about a 5-year-old missing girl, and they blocked me making money off Summer. Wow. Wow. Exactly. Is it about Summer or is it about him? I feel like Don just loves the limelight so much, and he loves the attention, but he wants to make sure that it's good attention. He doesn't want anybody speaking ill of his name, although he has this horrible track record of bad decisions and mistakes, right? Why is he not answering the question, right? He didn't want to tell how old he was, because then it would mean that he's exposing himself. You see how many times they had to ask how old he was? That's ridiculous. Don has turned this into Don shit show. Exactly. It's about who can belittle who the most. Don is more concerned with his reputation than he is about finding his daughter. All eyes on Don. Jennifer, you nailed it. Hi. Pop said, watching you gain experience in your field is splendid. Thank you. It's clear to me that Don and Candace are antisocial. I guess that term is old, but it says, yeah, exactly. Hi, I think Don ran over her and hit her. Oh, you know, it's hard to even wrap your head around what might have happened, because there's so many different possibilities. Hi, Andrea. I hope I haven't missed much. Lisa, you haven't missed much at all. We were just talking about how selfish Don is and how selfish he's been, and how he's basically making this whole entire thing about him now. It's about Don. Just like Jennifer said, it's Don's shit show, basically. Everything is always somebody else's fault. We don't know the truth about the 17-year-old, and Don may the essay to her, and she is scared on what might happen. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. He drives too fast. It's possible. It's possible. I'm curious, Don ever spoken the truth of anything? That's what I'm saying. Like, after all these lies back to back to back to back to back, how can we really believe one thing that comes out of his mouth at this point? Everything he said is a lie. Everything. Did you hear any more about the remains found on 45? I heard that was a male, and it was a adult male. So I heard that was not Summer. He can't remember. I was a kid. He can't remember. He was just a kid, right? He don't remember how old he was when he S.A. the little girl, his stepsister. He don't remember that. He don't remember how old he was. But he was a teenager, though. So he should have remembered enough to give us at least a little bit of an idea how old he was. He knew how old he was. He didn't want anybody else to know, because then it would make him look like he knew what he was doing. And he did. He knew what he was doing.
How many years difference?
There was a little bit of a difference there, you know? Only 10 years. Only 10 years, right? Or more. That's a new part showing Herman and Don Wells are acting. Huh?
What time do you want me to pass
Being at about, do you have your phone?
Just call me. He has a phone.
Okay, make sure you call me 8 o'clock, okay? Unless it starts raining.
Okay.
Be careful and stay out of the road. He doesn't remember. Then all of a sudden, oh, just a couple of years. No big difference. Now, it's not like she was 5 and he was 7 and they were both curious young children who had no idea what they were doing and were just experimenting and doing weird things like that. We're talking about a 15-year-old or older, okay? And a 5-year-old little girl. He knew exactly what he was doing, in my opinion. She initiated it and then stabbed me in my back. Here Don goes again playing the victim role. She initiated it at 5 years old. She initiated it, just like your 5-year-old is missing right now, right? So she initiated it and then she stabbed you in your back because she told on you. Can y'all believe that? Like, that came out of his mouth. How can he ever have a supporter when he says something like that? This little girl, who is a grown woman now, has to live with that for the rest of her life, what happened to her. And you have the balls to say that she initiated it, to blame her, and then say she stabbed you in your back. Like, you have to deal with something for the rest of your life. That's crazy. She initiated it. There will be no resolution. It'll go on for far too long, and they'll never find a suspect. That's what it seems like, Jessica. It's sad. It's terrible at this point. He makes me sick. Me too, Jenna. Why is he saying they all passed? Sorry. Oh my gosh. My friend texted me. I was reading it. I was saying they passed lie detector tests and others are saying they failed it. Right. I want to know about this lie detector test. Where are the results? We need that like now. Because I don't believe anything he says at this point. Yes, he's definitely sicko. What 5-year-old would ever think of saying something like that? Exactly. Not even saying something, initiating something like that. If she did, it's because he probably did it in the past before and she didn't understand what was going on. So let's not blame the child. That's crazy. I guess if we find out, I have 2 6-year-old granddaughters. Exactly. Thank you. I like to choke him right now. You're not the only one. Let me say something. So I guess if we find Summer now, God forbid, something bad happened to her, he's going to blame her for that too. Did she initiate that one too, Don? If something happened like that. Just saying, you know. Don has summed himself up real well. He said, when he said the 5-year-old initiated the sex, that's disgusting. Like, when I just read that, it makes me want to throw up. That, your emoji just said it for me. Well, he used the word relationship. Relationship. He is a predator, liar, and a narcissist. You hit the nail right on the head. I wonder who the adult is in these kids' life when they were little. Exactly. I wondered who, Tracy. Like, and the sad thing is that sometimes kids are scared to talk and they're scared to tell what happened. And they don't want to get in trouble or get hurt. And sometimes they'll keep that secret and it'll weigh on them, you know, and that's sad. Poor Summer. Yeah, poor Summer. They usually take more than one lie detector test. I want to know what those results were. I mean, we really need to know. Even if TBI isn't telling us anything specifically about what's going on in the investigation currently, I feel like they should at least clarify whether or not they really passed the lie detector test or not, because at this point, it's been too long and nobody has any answers. There's a little girl here somewhere missing and everybody's trying, well, a lot of people are trying to take up for this family. So it's just crazy. Hi, Brett. Thank you. Johnny, hi Johnny, and the family, the kids are the adults before the family. Exactly, that's so true. Kids of SA are threatened to keep, yes they are, exactly my point. Keep the secret, yep. That's the sad part. How come the truck Summer was in didn't have a camper and shell on it, but Grandma has a camper and shell on it? Exactly, good question.
Many years different.
You see what he did there? How many years difference? Chris said, how many years difference? And what did Don come back with? Man, there ain't no talking to you. I can see that you're going to twist everything I said. You don't twist everything. It's not twisting everything you said, Don. It's, I want a straight answer. You're not giving me one. And Chris is he's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Put him in a corner and make him stay there until he answers your questions. Don't just let him escape without answering. Because, see, Don runs around the question. He won't answer the question directly. He won't just come out and say, there was a 10-year difference. You knew how many years there were. There was a 10-year difference. There was a 5-year difference. Whatever the case may be. He wants to run around the answer so that maybe Chris will get distracted and go somewhere else with it. And Chris isn't going for that, so Don doesn't like that.
Everything I said. I'm asking you how many years different. That's it. I don't know. You just got twisted. This happened like 40 years, over 40 years ago, and she wants to bring it all up now. Okay, what have I done wrong? Oh, according to you, not a damn thing, but I'm sure you have. You're not perfect. If you know, how old were you? You know, she initiated all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you. Still a kid. I might have been some older than her. How much?
He can't remember. He can't remember how old he was,
How many years difference?
according to him.
Do you remember?
He's finding the truth, Don. Yep. Predator. Yes. You need to talk to Don. I wish I could talk to Don. I have a whole lot of questions for him. He wants control like always. Yes, he does. And see, narcissistic people like that, they always want control. And as soon as you take that control away from them, they no longer want to play the game. Because that's not what they want to do. If they don't have control, if they realize they've lost control, they're exiting out. They're done. They don't want to talk no more. It's over with. If they realize that they can't fool you, they don't want to talk anymore. There are many kids and families like this. There are, and it's terrible. So sad. Poor Summer. Yes. Don keeps saying Summer really loved him. No, I believe Summer could have been very afraid of him. I agree. I'm scared of him. Yeah. And I'm over 50 and don't live in the state, right? May I ask when this interview was? I didn't hear it. I actually seen, this is a post from Geneva Crime Time. I love her channel. Go subscribe to her channel if you haven't done that already. But this video is posted from her. It was between Chris and Don. I didn't catch the video. Oh, it says August 15th is when it was done. It was conducted on that date. A 5-year-old initiator, no way, but I believe he was SA2. You might be right. Sometimes, or a lot of the time, when people go through things like that and they end up being, you're welcome, when they end up being that way, like sexual abusers, they went through something similar when they were younger.
How many? But she's still initiated and has stabbed me in my back. Many years different. Man, there ain't no talking, dude. I can see that. You're gonna twist everything I said. I'm asking you how many years different. That's it.
Yeah, the interview room. Yep. That's the original interview. It was the interview room with Chris and Don. But Geneva posted the video over and was just kind of sharing it, I guess.
This happened like 40 years, over 40 years ago, and she wants
Johnny, you could be right.
to. What have I done wrong? Oh, according to you, not a damn thing, but I'm sure you have. You're not perfect.
There he goes. Throwing his little defense mechanisms up in there. Oh, well, according to you, you haven't done anything wrong. I'm sure you're not perfect. Yeah, nobody said he was, but I'm sure he didn't essay someone either. And I'm using that term because I have children in my house, so.
Life. So tell me what I've done. I know what Christ says, and he says everybody has sinned. So tell me you haven't.
There he goes again, using Jesus Christ as his cover-up. Love you too. as his cover up. Oh, like, come on. Yeah, we're all sinners, but you made the decision to do what you did, and now you're trying to justify why you did it. You're victim shaming and blaming her like she did something wrong. He was convicted in 3 states. Andrea, was he? What states was that? You guys always give me good information that I didn't even know. I know that I did see, I haven't had a chance to watch it, but on Don Buchanan's channel, he had talked about some of the other things that, you know, his searching his name in other states. I will do it too. I'll get on there and search too if I have to. Okay, well, if you do, no big deal. If not, but I believe you. He's always used church as his crutch. That's his way of trying to cover up his disgusting past and his awful sins.
He says, yeah, you are a sinner. Don't effing lie to me. I find it interesting he's talking about Christ while dropping the F-bomb.
Right. Thank you.
You ain't no better
Just
than
like Chris said, I find it interesting he's talking about Christ while dropping F-bomb. Didn't we already talk about this 100 times? Utah, Texas, and I cannot remember the other 3 states. Oh, man, I'm going to have to go search that.
F and you, and he goes, F you.
And I will do everything I can to slander your name.
And he'll do everything he can to slander my name.
That
think
right
somebody's
there is the definition of a narcissistic person. Someone who cannot have control. And when they lose control and they realize it, they get mad and want revenge. That is someone you need to watch out for. Arkansas. Honestly, do y'all know somebody like that? I'm sure we all do. But it's disgusting how people operate and how narcissistic people move, because trust me, I know plenty of them. Hey, BJ. Hope you're doing well this evening.
It's coming off the rail.
We're just talking about Don's selfish ways and how he, just all the stuff that he's done, basically. The main thing we've been talking about is how he was blaming the victim, his stepsister, for what he done to her, saying that she initiated it, and basically just saying that then she stabbed him in his back. I mean, come on now. How could you even say something like that? That's disgusting. Hey, Royal Blue. My ex was narcissistic, and it's still hard to get from under his thumb. Yes. Yeah, I mean, honestly, like, trust me, mine was too. And it was horrible. It took years to finally prove that I was no longer going to be controlled in that way. And trust me, when they think they have control over you, they will do everything to keep that control. And it is scary. Yes, it is. Yes, it is, DJ. He said she came after him. He said, I was a child. I was young. Oh, wow. But she was, what, 5 or 7? Done. Yeah, exactly.
Summer Wells is missing. This is his daughter, and there was not one mention about Summer in that whole phone call. He's upset about S.A. with his
Hi, Evelyn.
stepsister or niece, or I'm not sure which one or both. That's what his concern is, not Summer. And she wasn't mentioned once. Anything that we have mentioned in the last 2 episodes about Summer, he was...
Okay, 5 and 12. Big enough age difference for me. Still, he knew what he was doing, and he even admitted himself that he knew it was wrong. He said it didn't feel right. So if it didn't feel right, why do it? And you know, it's not even so much of... It's wrong anyways that he did what he did, but it's even more wrong the fact that he can blame her for what he did. Instead of just saying, you know what, I was wrong. I was a young child. I made a really bad decision. Boom. You know, I apologize. I'm a changed man. But now you're getting mad and you're pointing the finger at Chris now because he's calling you out on it. And it wouldn't be such a big deal about your awful past if your daughter wasn't missing. Let's remember, that's why the spotlight's on him right now. Yep. Yeah, it's the blame for me too, BJ. It's the blame for me too. Like, admitting what you did and apologizing, owning up to it, and taking the accountability is one thing. But when you are blaming the victim for what you did to them, that's just gross. That's just disgusting. There's a new video I watched today that said Summer was not coming back because she died, and Don's been leaving hints that, yeah. Well, Don has left plenty of hints leading to many different directions. We don't know what to believe at this point. It's hard to tell. He doesn't take responsibility for any of his behaviors at all, Cammy. Agreed. None. God forbid you start blaming him for what he did from his past, or you start talking about his past. He gets so defensive so quickly he don't even know what to do.
He was not concerned about that. The only thing he was concerned about was
exactly,
this
Andrea. I agree, 100%.
I found that obviously very telling. It's his concern is not on Summer, and
Yeah,
that's where it should
His
be.
concern has never been on
Kind
Summer.
of came off the rails
In the
on that.
beginning, do y'all remember in the beginning of this case, he would say things like he wanted her to be found, but remember, it was never because he was scared he was getting abused, or it was never because he was scared she was scared or hurt or sick or dead or whatever. It was always because he was hurt so bad, or he missed her so much, or she loved him in this way. It was always about him. It was always about Don. It was always about how Don was treated by Summer. That's why she needed to come back. It was always about him. The Facebook post after post after post. Your little fingers are so busy you can't even stop them from going, but you can't even get out here and look for your daughter. You're not out here looking for your daughter, but you're so active on social media that it's not even funny. I can't comprehend it. I guess maybe he started seeing the cameras and he started to fall in love with that. The defensive demeanor is him projecting because he's put on the spot. Yep. Not the introspective defense, if that makes sense. Yeah, I agree. Hey, Mindy, I missed Mr. Live. Hi, I'm glad you didn't miss it. Don's behavior, predatory behavior. Yep. Don exhibits predatory behavior. Yes, he does. I agree with Steve on TR. I believe there was an accident. I do too. You know, ever since, let my 7-year-old granddaughter go missing and you wouldn't be able to keep me from looking for her. Exactly, Jennifer. Me either. I wouldn't care what time. Exactly. Yeah. I agree with that 100%. If Summer is found, will she go back home? Find a home for Summer if she is found. Yeah, I would hope they would never put her back in that home again after knowing what they know now. I finally caught your live. Yay! I'm so glad you caught it. Thank you. Girl, you're right on the money. I never knew what a narcissist was like or was. That matter. I had a best friend since high school was narcissist. I just found a few years back. I'll never be foolish again. Yeah, you got to be really careful. People will act like they are all for you. They're not for you. A lot of the time they're not. You got to really watch people. Oh, flip the world upside down and so found. Yes, me too. We also have to ask, when are other people putting their hands on the scales too, though? We can't let the highly influential creators lead us down a rabbit hole. Yep, that's a good point, VJ. Really good points. Every question, it deflects every question. It has no problem throwing Candace under the bus. Yep. No, he doesn't. That sounds like a 56-year-old man. Ha. 56-year-old child. Ha. Me. Ha. Okay. Can't find that channel. Can someone help me? I may be spelling Geneva. Yeah, it's hold on. It's JIMEVA Crime Watch. Oh no, Crime Time. Sorry, Crime Time. Yes, Jiggy, I agree. It's just so much, you know, it's just like, this has never been about him, in my opinion. I mean, about her, in my opinion. It's always been about him, and it's always been about the sympathy, and, I mean, since the beginning, he knew she was abducted somehow, you know, I don't know.
without mentioning Summer. I mean, you would have
Yes, it
expected him
is.
to, just kind of come unglued on me about Summer. And
Yeah.
instead it was about, the allegations that his family has made about him. The fact that he also says that a 5-year-old initiated SA just blows my mind. If it's true, it's true. And that truth sticks for itself. And when you hear it from the person who said it, you can't get any better bingo card than that. It's as clear
Yes,
as
hit
day.
that like button, everybody.
Kept me away so he could molest my sisters. And then I didn't know why he hated me and why he loved my sisters so much. My stepsister is Jeannie. And we did have a relationship when we were younger. She's just as guilty as I am. So we kind of had a relationship when we were younger. Yeah, I was a bit older. I had a dirt bike, I don't know how old I was exactly, but maybe 15, I don't know. Yeah, she was a lot younger.
And the fact that he said 15, so obviously, was he 12 or was he 15? If it's 15, that's even worse. Like, I thought originally it was 15, but then somebody said 12. If he was 15, that's crazy. I mean, because honestly, like, a 15-year-old should know better than that. Why is Don hiding Candace? In my opinion, I just watched a video and Candace could be pregnant. Really? She could be pregnant. That's if my man spoke of me like Don. Right? Same. We're pregnant? Where did they say that at? We need to know this. This is a big information right here. Because if she really is pregnant, then she definitely don't need any more kids. He was 15 and she was 5. Yeah, that's disgusting. He knew what he was doing. He knew exactly what he was doing. Yes. Yes, it is, BJ. Yeah, if she's pregnant, then, is it Don's? I'm just kidding. No, but seriously, like, isn't Don dealing with the 17-year-old now? Like, what's going on with that? I'm so confused. So, pregnant, she might be pregnant. She said, I have been thinking about her becoming pregnant again. Oh my God, she better not be. Yeah, same. Give me a minute. It's going to take a moment. You take your time, Michelle. We'll be waiting. We will be waiting right here for you. We need to know. Maybe Hunter? Did Hunter say she was pregnant? Oh my gosh, Hunter. What if Hunter, whoa. So if Hunter was the one who said she was possibly pregnant, then how would he know that, I guess? Oh, from UK. It really would be. Babies having babies. Oh, wait. I'm going to look. No, Hunter didn't say it. Okay. Okay, we'll wait. We'll wait for you to look. I want to know that information. Let's look. Let's see something. Oh, okay. Oh, they had a vision that that Candace might be pregnant. I hope it's false. Check the source. Lots of false into. Yeah, I hope it is too. Yeah, it could be. Do I think they sold it for drugs? What about the comment is done? Yeah, the comment is done really bothered me a lot because it's like that's something that you would typically say after you just did something really big for somebody, right?
Mom,
And you
this
can't
is
call
your
about it and
birthday.
talk about it. So, hi, baby. Okay, go play. Thank you. Go to your videos. Like if you go to your YouTube home screen, you can go to your library and hit recently watched. And you can see where you've seen it at. More than one psychic says she's pregnant. Uh-oh. They might be on the money this time. I know this sounds crazy, but I want that shed tore down on the floor, drug up, and bad gut feeling. Me too. I do too. I'm not saying it's true. You have to watch it. Okay. You know, I know. It's all just, you know, it's from one YouTuber to the next at this point. It's like speculation from a lot of angles. But if she was pregnant, that would be pretty crazy. Get out of the freezer, Josiah. My street pharmacist will text me it's done if I'm not home, and he put my stuff under not for me. That too. It could have been something like that. It could have been something like that.
Mom, can you open these?
Yeah. No, you don't need these. These are ice. Put it back in there.
Dry shit for a drink.
DJ.
Mom, can you give me water and put these in the water and make it cold?
Yeah, so it's hard to tell what the it's done text was. I mean, it could have been something.
We have to open.
It is. Especially with the time frame, with it just being so consistent with when she went missing. That's why it's so weird. Candace stop drinking, smoking pot and cigarettes. Really? Well, that could either be because A, she's trying to get her kids back if she hasn't already, or B, because she's pregnant, or C, because I don't really see any other reason why she would stop. Isn't weed legal where she's at? I mean, she could be. We don't know at this point. That's just kind of speculation. Yes, find Candace. I mean, find Summer Wells. It has been a long day. Find Summer Wells, guys. This is crazy. Like, there's still no more information. It's just so odd. Oh, so, okay. You're in West Virginia? Okay. Someone said it was. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. It's legal where I'm at now, in Virginia. She is adjusting to prison life. I guess so. Could be. Hi, Ken. I'm going to go ahead and do that. Ken, I meant to make you a moderator last time, but I just now did. Can't believe this little girl is gone for 2 months now. Yes, me either. It will be another Suzanne, Morphew, or Glenn or Norson. I hope not. I really do.
I really do too, Mommy. Please.
It's terrible. Shut the freezer door, please. Shut the door for Mommy. I live in Richmond, VA. Hello, I didn't know you live in Virginia. I've been watching your channel forever now. Aw. Yep, I live in Virginia. I'm close to Salem, Virginia. Just tragic all the way around. It really is. Yes, it is. Yeah, he's right here. He's... Really?
This is the checkers
We're
game.
not watching kids' TV right now. Go play.
Mama,
No, you can't put that in your mouth. He's putting letters on in his mouth. You can't put those letters. You'll choke. You can't do that. You keep small stuff out of your mouth, okay? No. You're not getting it back. Go play. Josh, get him. Sorry, guys.
I'm getting some toys.
He's getting some toys, he said. He's trying to eat the letters off the refrigerator. He's not hungry, I promise. He just ate 2 waffles, and he ate right before that. Thank you, guys. I do too. This is terrible. I hope so. I hope that she's found safe. I really do. Thank you, BJ. Hey, you gotta go, son. I'm kicking you out. You gotta go. Hold on, guys. Hold on 1 second. Okay, I'm gonna let him say hi to everybody really quick because he wants to say hi. Here, you wanna say hi?
Hi.
Come here. Come up here. Oh, you're heavy. Say hello.
Hi.
Excuse his hair. Say hi.
Hi.
Wave at him. Say, here's my dinosaur shirt.
There's my dancer shirt.
Yep.
Hi.
All right. Okay, go play, okay? All right,
Fire.
maybe that was enough for him.
Fire.
Yeah, that's not a real fire. Let me see it. This is what he's talking about. He said fire. So, just so y'all know, my kid's not playing with fire. That is fire. Fire is hot, right? We don't touch fire. Burn our fingers off. Yep. Go play.
I can only touch this one.
Yep. All right. Sorry, guys. Everybody's saying hi to you. They said hi. He said, you cutie. Hi, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hi.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi. Hi.
hi, little man. Oh, you guys are so sweet.
You're so sweet too.
He said, you're so sweet, too. Yeah, I pray that Summer is found safe. Thank you, Oki.
You're all so
Thank you.
sweet. Red.
It's Cosmos.
Oh no.
Thank you, Pamela.
Oh no.
Thank you, Laura.
Oh no.
Thank you, Michelle.
Oh no.
Thank you, Colleen.
No. Oh,
Hi,
no.
Cajun.
Oh, no.
Okay, buddy. You're doing a little bit too much. Thank you, Evelyn and Brandy.
Mommy, Dad.
Okay, I'll help you fix your truck, and then you have to go play, okay?
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I just feel like from the beginning of this case, it's all been about them, the adults. I think it's all been about them. You're welcome, buddy. Go play. Yeah, it's all been about them. And that's the sad part, is that, you know, it should have been about her. You know, people should have been out here searching for her nonstop until they found her. And that just hasn't happened. It's really not, Ken. I was about to call you Don. What? Ken, it's really not. Never stop working. It's like a 24-hour job. For sure. Yeah, Chris Watts vibes. You're not lying, Jessa. Yes. Yeah. The Summer Wells case is in Tennessee. Okay. I pray every day and night for Summer. I do. I don't have children, but I care. Exactly. Yes, Michelle, exactly. I agree. I think about her. It's just not fair. She's just a baby, you know? It's not fair. All right, so let me see. So what are y'all thinking at this point? Like, I know that there's a lot of speculation back and forth about what happened to Summer, but there's so many different possibilities. I just want her to have justice at this point. I just want justice to be served. It's not fair. Yes, Royal Blue said, we got to keep faith in TBI. Soon everything will come together and be clear for us. It takes time. Yes. Yeah, I agree. I have cat children are supposed to be protected by adults, right? Yes, they are. It's just, it's not right. Accidental drowning. I really believe the accidental drowning theory, like, because it's just weird how all of that happened and then she went missing right after. But the only thing is that, and I mean, I guess they could have put her body somewhere, God forbid, if that did happen. But it's just so crazy. And CBI needs to search Don's construction sites. I agree. I would hope that they're already doing that because that is one of the probably main places they should be searching. You're spot on, Mindy. The pair never came across as parents of missing 5-year-olds, right? Never. I agree. He is taking the bait. No self-control again, right? I agree with that too. It's ridiculous. Yes, prayers for Summer. And you know, Summer, it's so sad because it's like you have Summer missing too, right? Summer's missing, but then there's all these other children missing too. Have y'all heard of the James Riker Bill case? Have y'all heard of that? Has anybody heard of him? I've been wanting to talk about this, but this is a really, I really want to do another separate video on him too. James Riker Bill. If you haven't heard of him, you need to go look at that, because I'm telling you what, that case right there is, I don't even know how to describe it. It's horrific. If you guys know who Unmasked is, go to her channel after you watch this video if you have time, and find where James Riker Bill's mother, she did an entire like story on what happened, and it was horrible. Yes. His abuser just went to jail and bonded out. Really? I need to do my research on that. No one knows how to lie better than a convict and drug addict, just saying. Yep. I've heard of him. I want to be wrong. I feel like she passed on. I want to be wrong too. I really do. I couldn't even watch that mess. Yeah. Honestly, Lippy, I feel the same way. When I was watching that, like, I literally started tearing up, and I was like, oh my God, because it was so horrible. It was so horrible. Just the story that she told, like, I got chills up my spine thinking about it. I just subbed Unmasked. I will check it out. Thanks. Yes, you're welcome. Definitely do. I'm gonna warn you right now. It's very graphic, and it's very sad. Very sad. Yes, Unmasked is awesome. And Ken, when you do, make sure you watch the James Riker Bill interview. It says live interview with the mother. I could play it here, but it's going to be a while. It's a long interview, but it is terrible. Like, it is so terrible. What happened to that baby? And the sad thing is that, like, everybody was against the mother. Everybody was against her. Like, the courts, the system, everything. Hi, Scott. Everybody was against her, it seemed like. Hi, Shayla. Nice. Netherlands. Hit that subscribe button. Everybody, if you're coming in the door, hit that subscribe button. Yes. But it is horrible. Like, if you just watch that, it is, I'm gonna warn you now. You got to be ready. Like, if you're one of those people who can't handle stuff like that, I wouldn't watch it. It was, and then you look at his little picture and you have to put together what happened. It was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, Q Carlock channel actually started a movement on YouTube, so check out her vids. Yeah, I will definitely check her out too. I watch her videos sometimes as well. I just watched it popped up in my recommended videos to watch on YouTube, and I just clicked on it because I never heard of him, and man, that was tough. Thank you, Shayla. I can't believe people think this stepsister is lying about being raped. Yeah, me either. Like, what person would lie about something like that? And he actually admitted to it. You know, like, he admitted he did some things wrong to her. So I don't see how he can say that she stabbed him in his back. The level of evil against innocent children is heartbreaking. You're not lying about that. She may have been left in a hot car at a grocery store. Could be since she was asleep. All three grown left her. Yeah, that's a good possibility. I'm obsessed with Summer Wells and the essay, etc. I can't look away because I want explanations and where Summer is. I need to go jail. I agree. I agree too. Somebody needs to be held accountable for that. Like, for what they've done to her. And something happened to her. And I'm just like, like I said earlier, I'm so blown away about the fact that this is all about the adults. This is all about them. It's all for, don't slander his name. Don't talk about his name, you know? Girl, people have came in here and made all of their money and now gone. Something isn't right. I agree. Yep. I agree. Don't forget to hit the like button. Thank you, Ken. Yes, thank you. Y'all hit that like button. Don't forget that. And hit the bell. Royal Blue. Was I supposed to make you a moderator? I don't remember. I think I was. I had a whole list of people and I couldn't keep up. For some reason, like when I got off my live chat deleted. So thank you for reminding everybody. Yes, it's about Summer Wells. I just added you anyway, so that you can be one. Hi, Julie. Okay, I just did that. And on both sides, they are now on Don's side, trying to get people to sign things that don't matter and raise money for the data lawyer, right? Yeah, let's not raise money for our daughter to be found. Let's raise money for a lawyer. He's going to need one, in my opinion. Hope my tips on moderating in one of your comment sections. It did, and I actually need to, I'm going to be in contact with you about that. I'm going to comment back on that, Ken, because I need to set the rules and things like that. I haven't gotten around to that yet. Oh, you're good. No problem. Got the bell, and I'll always say I'm willing to be a moderator if I'm invited. Since I am in the Netherlands, you have to moderate on different time zone, but would never. Okay, thank you. Thank you for that. Yeah, it's the GoFundMe. Put some blues in him. I bet he will tell a lot of stories, right? Exactly. Thank you guys. You guys are awesome. Okay. Thank you for that. Yeah, and the GoFundMe. Yeah, like the GoFundMe and stuff like that. That's ridiculous. There should have been a GoFundMe for her, for finding her, not for them. But I agree in many ways with Chris, and now I hear after getting all the info now. Exactly. What are you doing, buddy? Hurt people get angry, and I can understand if they are hurt. And also, guys, if you, especially like my moderators, if y'all have an Instagram, y'all can follow me on Instagram. It will help us to communicate better. My Instagram is Mindy, M-I-N-D-Y, Michelle, MICHELLE-OX. So if y'all have an IG, go add me or follow me on there. I say add me like Facebook. Go follow me on there and we can communicate. Also have a Snapchat. It's the same name, Mindy Michelle OX. GoFundMe is used wrongly. It sure is. Agreed. Thank you, Tanya. Yeah, I mean, it's just not fair. Like, people will have a missing child or something, and they will literally use that child as a pawn, or use the child as a way to make money or a way to get attention, and that's gross to me. Like, this child needs love. She needs to be safe and in good hands, and we have no answers as to where she's at. I just think about it all the time, like, where is she? You know, like, where is her body? Is she okay? I really hope that she is. Although it doesn't look good, I really, really hope that she is. Thank you, Ken. Thank you. Yep. So y'all, if y'all have an IG, go follow me on there so we can communicate better. When you say you are behind a wall, then say there. An Amazon wish list. Really? An Amazon wish list? I've done heard it all now. I've done heard it all. I am so done. Let's look up. Yeah, Amazon wish list. How crazy is that? I mean, you're just screaming for money at this point. And that's not even right when you have a child who's out here missing. Yeah. Right? They should be, you would think. Wishing your daughter would come home. It's so crazy because it's like when I get on YouTube and stuff, like I see all these children missing, and it's like different kids so constant. It's not right. And these people are getting by with it. That's what bothers me the most. They're getting by with what they're doing. It is sad. I mean, honestly, like, how could you do something to your baby? I just can't wrap my head around it. Not very many, Shayla. It is private. If you hit request, or if you try to follow me, I will accept you. Do you guys know how many kids go missing through CPA? Yep. Each year in the States. I think it was over 300 last year. That's through the cracks. No joke. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. It has been a lot. And it probably was more than that. CPS. Yeah, I know what you meant. People When it comes to children, I will never ever make something up. It's not my character. Right. Candace got all the free time now. All the free time now, go get a job. Right? Exactly. I lost a little girl 33 years ago. And from day one, I've all my eyes out. Oh. Oh, I bet. That's terrible. That is horrible. I'm so sorry to hear that. Shayla, I'm sorry to hear that. It's terrible. Now listen, I'm not saying that Chris did do that. I am saying that the other side is saying. In my opinion, Don sounded drunk on. Yes, he did. Don. Yes, he did. Royal Blue. He sounded drunk. Yes, on the call to Chris, telling Chris to go F off. Oh well, I agree. I was thinking the same thing when we were listening to it. I'll play it again. Hold on, let me pull it up here. I was thinking the exact same thing. I was like, he does sound intoxicated on that call.
I had sex and
I completely agree. He sounded like he had a couple of drinks. Too many to be exact.
How old were you? How old were you?
You know, she initiated all this stuff. I'm gonna tell you
Yes,
that
he is.
right now. She initiated it, yes.
Okay. And then
Possibly.
you just went
I
along
agree,
with it?
Lisa. It could have
I
been.
was a kid, brother.
And how old?
I was a kid. I didn't know no better.
How old?
I was still a kid. I'm not.
You know how you can tell he's drunk is because or on something because he keeps over talking Chris, and as Chris is talking, he's just talking over top of him, like just talking constantly, and that's characteristics that I've seen in a drunk person.
I've been so
How much?
I can't remember. I was a kid.
You see what I'm saying? Yes, he is. And Candace was loaded in the background, also slurring, cussing, right? Like, they give themselves these names. You healing up okay? Yes, Scott, I am. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. Still a little sore, but I'm healing fine. I don't want you to be sorry to me. She passed on in my loving arms. Aww. Summer didn't have that. I feel she suffered in two ways. She suffered CSA and then was just treated as, yeah, you're right about that, Shayla. And I'm glad that you look at it in a positive aspect because you're right. Summer didn't have the opportunity to do that. At least that's what we're thinking at this point. I'm hoping that we're wrong. I hope that she's safe, but I don't know. I just look at her little face and her big blue eyes. I'm like, I just can't imagine how someone could do something to her. Yeah, talking about the 5-year-old initiated the abuse. What kind of person would say something like that? That's just horrible. That's just terrible. I just can't imagine somebody doing something like that and then blaming the victim. Yes, he is. Yeah, disgusting. All right, guys, I'm about to have to end this live. It is 7:42. I have to get my kids ready for bed because they have school soon. We're trying to get them back on a schedule. And 8:30 is their bedtime, so we have 3 baths we have to do before bed tonight. So I will be ending this in just a second. Make sure you hit that like button if you haven't done so already. We got 93 people in here. Only 64 people has already hit that button. But I will be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to get back on a little earlier tomorrow. So you guys, hopefully I can see you all soon. And I hope you guys have a great night. Yes, bless you all as well. Y'all have a good night. See you guys soon. Bye, Kathy. Thank you. All right, Shayla. Thank you. Bye, Scott. Bye, everybody. Bye, Ken. Lisa. Colleen. K. Rose. Cami. See you guys tomorrow. Y'all have a good night.